Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule, stop in and see what it is I'm up to. Another day, another trip to get the Grand Brats. Let's see if we can come up with yet another way to get there. At least part of the way anyway. This camera's situated just right. It's a crazy day today. It's in the mid to upper 70s, but it's super humid. The air's holding a lot of moisture. And we have a big storm headed this way. I don't know how much of the sky y'all can see. It's pretty overcast. We've got a big storm system coming from the west. Like they closed down schools out in Tallahassee and all along the Panhandle. Like the colleges were pretty well closed down. No classes. There's no activities after school today here in Duval County because they're expecting the rain to start hitting us sometime around 4 or 5 o'clock. Thereabouts, and it's supposed to be pretty heavy. We are on the outskirts of a tornado watch box. Like the tornado watch box is west of us, and it hasn't really moved much through the afternoon. Well, since this morning's forecast. So it's fairly consistent, but that's always subject to change, and you can never be 100% sure of any weather forecast. So but yeah, we're supposed to be getting heavy winds and rain throughout the evening and into tomorrow morning. It'll be my first storm at this new house. Nice. Not my first storm in a mobile home, of course. Been through a few of those in the past couple of months, and I've been in some over the years. So, like years back, I used to live in a mobile home when I was in the Air Force. I didn't like living in the barracks, so I got a mobile home in a park just outside the base. Lived there. We actually had a tornado come through there, but I wasn't in the trailer at the time. I was on duty. Actually, I think I was. Well, I don't remember where I was. I wasn't on base, but I was on duty. There wasn't any damage at the trailer. Some of the other trailers got damaged. Ours didn't. By ours, I had a roommate. One of the other medics. He had one end of the trailer and I had the other. But anyway, yeah. It's overcast. It's muggy. Not really nice. I got the AC running in the brat buggy right now. I didn't have the AC on at the house, but I had both doors open and a fan blowing, and it was comfortable. I wasn't overly hot, and I wasn't cool, so it was comfortable. Just a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, which is fine. I'm going to end up sitting here at this traffic light for a little bit. To the right is the Beach Boulevard Flea Market and the Goodwill that I generally go to. This is Beach Boulevard in front of us, in case I guess you can't really see that sign up there. Let's see if I can tilt that a little bit. Across the way is the Winn-Dixie grocery store that I used to go to all the time. I guess it's not that far away from where I'm at now. It's only, what was it, 3 minutes, 4 minutes? So it's probably not. I should probably go ahead and continue using this. The other one that I've been using over by Bob and Swoosh is a little bit more difficult to get to. By a little bit more difficult, I mean like a very little bit more difficult. There's a couple of extra traffic lights thrown in. So I learned that today. I can start coming back to this Winn-Dixie, which is good because I still haven't learned the other one. You know how different stores have things laid out differently? I've been so used to this one, I've been using it for almost 20 years. We're now in St. John's Bluff. I think I'm going to take this up here and go through the University of North Florida. I think I may have done that once or twice before. But not from here. So I think the last time I did it, I was running into traffic on JTB, or running into traffic on 295, getting to JTB, and I jumped off and went through the college and came in and got on the JTB the back way. Well, a different way. The way we're going to do it today. Man, these lights. Actually getting up to JTB at the same spot we did yesterday, because once we get up here and head into the college, we'll work our way around and we'll come out back on the Kernan Boulevard, which is how I did the run yesterday. I'll put a link to that video in case y'all are interested. It's just another driving and rambling. Really didn't get a whole. I think I got 30 views yesterday, or 29 views since it's been posted. So I guess they're kind of popular, not overly popular. Let me know what you think. And if they're boring, I'll stop doing them. Nobody really wants to see. Across the street at this intersection, let's see now. That building over there, that's the Baptist Health Center Wilson's Children's Hospital satellite emergency room. Oh, that's where a couple of the kids have gone when they busted their arms. And the last time I was having chest pains is where I went to. It's easier. This is one of the closest ones to get to. Do they have satellite emergency rooms where y'all are from? Now, it wasn't a thing when I moved from New Jersey. And it's only been, I don't know, maybe the past 5 or 6 years, a little more, that they've had the emergency rooms. They've had satellite hospital clinics that are open. You go in to see a doctor or whatever, but they weren't actually emergency rooms. This one here is a fully staffed emergency room. I mean, they can handle everything, everything short of major trauma. They can do, heart attacks and, most broken bones and, basic, trying to think of the words, wound care, sewing up wounds and stuff like that. But they're not a full-on major trauma center. I am not having any luck with these lights today. I really hate sitting at traffic lights. This right above us is 295, which is really just short of JTB. The ramp to JTB is only about a mile and a half up the road. Oh, it looks like we're going to get a little bit of a sprinkle. Maybe that was from the fountain. Slow down. These guys are no joke about their speed. Because this is a Florida State College, the police officers here are actually state police. They're not Florida Highway Patrol, but they're a type of state police, which doesn't make a whole lot of difference. I mean, a police officer is a police officer. Although some colleges, you don't have actual law enforcement officers, you have security guards. These guys are actual police. I was using a laptop that my daughter gave me several years ago. The monitor had busted on it, the screen had busted. So I've been using the laptop keyboard part with a separate monitor and a mouse for quite a while. It had an issue with the plug, where you power it in. The battery is long stopped taking a charge, but the plug doesn't like plugging into the computer and powering up. And I had it. You have to like jiggle it and sometimes twist it and whatever. And I had finally gotten it so it hooked up and was working, and I hot glued it in place. I mean, I slathered it. I think I used like 3/6 glue on it to hold it in place. And it worked rather well until I moved. I spent the better part of a day trying to get that thing to get in just the right position to power up the computer. We're back on the Kernan Boulevard now. But yeah, it didn't work. It's frustrating me. I have to find somebody that can hot wire it in or replace the connector part or whatever. In the meantime, I'm using a backup computer that I had. It's an all-in-one, and it doesn't have the movie program in it that I'm used to. And I went to download a movie or a video from the camera to the computer yesterday, and it took over an hour for like a 5-minute video, and I don't understand why. So luckily I have another computer that I've been using. It's hooked up in my bedroom. It does have the program that I'm used to, and it seems to work fairly well. I don't know if it's a problem with the camera or if it's the PC, because right now, again, like it did yesterday, this video's, the way I'm looking at it, it's running really jerky. So I don't know if it's recording the way it's actually looking now. We'll have to see. But we're back out. We're getting on the JTB, and then a mile from there, we're getting off on the Hodges, and that'll be about the end of my trip. So I'll just go ahead here and say, let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If you want to check me out on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, I'll have links in the description box. You'll also find a link to my current giveaway. If you'd share that around, let's see if I can get me some new subscribers going on. Yeah, I'll put, you'll find my email, my snail mail down there. And yeah, yada, 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 yada. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. So I'll see y'all again. I hope you have a fandoculous day. Slouchy, y'all. Bye-bye.